Today, my name is Dr. Charles, Department of Marine Sciences, University of Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to our series on pollution and coastal waters of Nigeria. Today, we want to look at the Lagos Lagoon. The Lagos Lagoon, located in Lagos, the city of aquatic splendor, the business capital of Nigeria. Lagos got its name from the Portuguese word meaning lake. So Lagos Lagoon actually means lake, or lagoon. The Lagos Lagoon is one of the 10 lagoons in southwestern Nigeria, or in Lagos State. It is more centrally placed and the most studied and the most popular. It is a very shallow lagoon. Lagoons are defined as coastal bodies of water separated from the sea by a sandbar, by an atoll bar or a coral bar. In the case of the Lagos Lagoon, a sandbar, otherwise called Victoria Island, at least in this region. A number of creeks contribute waters and lagoons contribute waters to the Lagos Lagoon. The Lagos Lagoon is the lowest point in southwestern Nigeria. So waters flow from the Ogun River, the Majidu Creek, the Ekpe and the Lekki and Mahin lagoons to the east, the Ologe, Yewa, Badagry and the Yagbe Lagoon to the west, and Lagos Lagoon is unconnected to the Kuramo and the Onijegi Lagoon. It's important to note that there are three types of lagoons: open lagoons, closed lagoons, and semi-closed lagoons, depending on their connection to the sea. The Lagos Lagoon is an open lagoon, hence, it is open to the Atlantic Ocean through the Lagos Harbor throughout the year. Twice a day, water comes in from the ocean into the lagoon, and twice a day, water goes out. Hence, you have what is called a semi-diurnal tidal regime. So in 24 hours approximately, you have 2 high tides and 2 low tides. The lagoon's ecology is influenced largely by rainwaters coming from upstream, Oyo State, Ogun State, Ondo State, flushing down to Lagos through the creeks and rivers and channels and other adjoining lagoons that connect to the centrally located Lagos Lagoon. The Lagos Lagoon has a coverage area of about 208 square kilometers. But recent studies have shown that this is reducing as a result of land reclamation projects in the northern expanse of the lagoon and a lot to the southern part where we have the Banana Island and the other estates that give more value to real estates. The lagoon is ecologically very important because it provides a nursery ground, a breeding ground, a spawning ground, and a feeding ground for an array, a diverse types of aquatic biota, from microscopic forms to fishes, to benthic forms, to shrimps, fin fishes, to other aquatic organisms. Juveniles and larval stages are found a lot in the lagoon since it's a spawning and nursery ground. The lagoon is also a place for mining minerals such as sand, etc., etc. It's a point for aquaculture or mariculture. The culture of marine organisms is called mariculture as against aquaculture in pens and cages. The lagoon is also a site for habitation. It's also a site for the disposal of waste, domestic and industrial waste, etc., etc. The lagoon also serves as a port and fishing harbor, sometimes with wharves and jetties, particularly when it's connected to the ocean, like the Lagos Lagoon at the Lagos Harbor entrance. More importantly is the fact that the Lagos Lagoon is less than 1 meter average depth. It means that the average person who falls into the Lagos Lagoon will not drown, but will drown more of fear than of actual submersion. But there are parts of the Lagos Lagoon that has been dredged to improve water traffic, deep draft vessels, areas and navigation channels. The lagoon is also important for navigation, recreational use, etc., etc. The lagoon is important ecologically for the species it has because it combines freshwater forms and marine water forms, being standing as the in-between great ecosystems, aquatic ecosystems, and bringing a combination of these species here. In our next series, in the pollution and coastal waters of Nigeria, we'll be looking at some of the organisms we find in this lagoon. How important are they? How do they enhance fishing activities like we see in the lagoon? What are the seasonality of these organisms within the lagoon, etc., etc. And more importantly, the effect of man's activities, pollutional additions to the Lagos Lagoon. Thank you very much for listening to our broadcast for today. Try and subscribe somewhere down there on the YouTube page. And thank you very much. And my name is Dr. Charles, Department of Marine Science, University of Lagos, Nigeria. Have a lovely day. Thank you.